What's up, guys? It's your boy Fig here, and today is book review day. The book I'm going to be reviewing is Bringing Out the Best in People by Alan Loy McGinnis. Welcome to the rabbit hole. Hey guys, so I've been pretty lazy lately. I just not wanted to really do a whole lot. I have been working out a lot more, and so like when I'm done, when I say working out, I mean I've been going out for like 13-mile like walk runs every day, and so it's been kind of wearing me down. But I am losing weight. That's the name of the game. Like, just trying to drop these pounds, COVID weight. So, anyways, I've been wanting to read more lately because I've gotten really lazy in my reading. Um, and for me, it's hard to get into it sometimes. Like, I start reading, and within the first 5 minutes, like, it's tough. I'm not a fast reader. I'm really slow, but my mind is very quick. So sometimes I read a sentence and then my eyeballs and my brain is still reading, but my mind is somewhere else. And next thing I know, I finished a whole page and I don't remember what the fuck I just read. Granted, I have a really bad memory anyways, but it I end up having to reread quite often. So anyways, a lot of the books that I like to read are, not necessarily self-help, but self-improvement. um I read some other books too. I've read, a lot of biographies, autobiographies. One of my all-time favorites, two of my all-time favorites, was I read when I was younger. One was Evander Holyfield, and this was before his ear got bitten by Mike Tyson. But yeah, one was Evander Holyfield. Um, Another one was my all-time favorite baseball player is Nolan Ryan, and I read his book. It's just phenomenal. And then I think another one was Dan Johnson, the uh, the Olympic decathlete, if I remember correctly. His was pretty inspiring too. But anyways, not here to talk about those books. I'm here to talk about this one, Bringing Out the Best in People. So there is in this book. Sorry about moving my phone around. Um, in this book, there is some stuff about like what to do as far as like physical actions and things of that nature. Um, but I think a lot of this was um, more towards mindset. This is my personal opinion. Is more towards not necessarily what you do outwardly, but what you do inwardly, right? Um, and through working inwardly first, you affect the outward self, right? Um, how you are perceived by others, how you act and interact with others. So, anyways, I always really like those because whether you're in a leadership position or not, you know, whether it's in companies, work, or if it's at home. Um, you could be a parent, or you don't have to be a parent if you're just a kid, you know. Um, this book is really good for anyone to read. Uh, it gives you a lot of insight. Um, and one thing I really enjoy about it too is because there's a lot of books out there that'll be like, as far as in this category, um, about leadership and how to um, help other people. Um, there does seem to be some books out there on that's more manipulative, right? Um, and this isn't about that at all, and it actually speaks against those manipulative types of tactics and traits. So, one of the things that I want to talk about that was in here, though, I really enjoy books that have quotes because I love quotes. And so, this quote in chapter 7 is by Edmund Burke. It says, "Example is the school of mankind, and they will learn at no other." So, that said, I agree with the quote. I somewhat disagree with the quote too. Because if we don't learn by other people's examples, then we will learn by our own, successes and or failures. Right? So for me, that kind of makes sense. But example from others is ideally the way that you want to learn, right? I mean, you're gonna have to do the work yourself. Okay, so you're gonna be learning through your own actions, anyways. But if you can avoid the mistakes that other people have made through their examples, and it's not even just about avoiding mistakes. If you can capitalize on the successes that they've had by duplicating those successes, then, I mean, isn't that better than going through, the trial and error yourself? And it might not work exactly the way that, that it did for them as for you. So, but I like that quote because for me, I look at some of the best motivational speakers or some really phenomenal leaders out there, and oftentimes how they teach is through the examples of others and or themselves, right? And so, yeah, we're going to be learning that way. And growing up, I mean, some of my favorite books were biographies and autobiographies, specifically of sports professionals, professional athletes, things of that nature. Because back then, that's where my mindset was. I was varsity cross country, I was varsity track, I was almost varsity wrestling. At one point I was on track to get a scholarship to Stanford for the steeplechase. Now, obviously, all that stuff didn't go through. I mean, that's my life, right? But their examples, their stories, and their lives, really meant a lot to me. And so I definitely would recommend this book to anyone. It's not a very big book. The font inside, the size and everything, it's pretty typical. If you're like me and you're a slow reader, it might take you a little bit. Okay. If you got the time, maybe you can knock it out fairly quickly within a few days or something like that. What I have done in the past, and what I'm looking at probably starting to do again, because I've got way too many books that I've collected, and I really need to get on to reading them. I tend to find a book that I really want to read, and then I get it, and I don't read it for a long time. So part of my improvement is I'm gonna start reading more. And if you go for, like, say, a book a month, right? Just a simple goal of trying to read one book a month. It doesn't matter the length. It could be, I don't know how many pages was this. This was like 180 something, 184 pages like this, or a 300-page book. Doesn't matter what the length is. If you set your mind, one book a month, right? And then take however many pages and just divide them by however many days in that month, and boom, there you go. Just make sure you read that set amount of pages at least every single day, and next thing you know, 1 month goes by and you've read a book and you've gained knowledge and examples and experience that you didn't have before, things that you could pass on to other people even, and things that you can implement into your own life if you desire that. So anyways, like I said, really great book. Alan Loy McGinnis, I think he's like a psychiatrist or something like that. Family therapist, business consultant, and popular speaker, it says. So great book, definitely recommend. And let me know what you guys think. If you've read this book before, let me know what you think about it. If you have any thoughts or insights. And catch you guys on the flip side. Oh, wait, don't forget, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. It's free to like, and the like button's gonna help out the YouTube algorithm, help the videos get viewed more. So please make sure you like it. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification too, so that way you get notified whenever I post a video, which it's another self-improvement thing I need to do. I need to post more often. So yeah, catch you on the flip side.